the biggest dating mistake that most men make when it comes to like getting into a relationship with a woman. And this is one of those things I'm going to talk about that I have done, honestly, a couple different times now, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I think most men do, because most men don't really do what it is that I'm going to talk about in this video. And I think if you guys do, you're going to hit like a certain point where you're just like kind of tired of things not working out with women, or tired of getting your heart broken. And the more mature you become as a man, the older you get, the more that you're going to start taking this seriously. Like if you're a young man watching this, for the most part, then getting experience with women and having fun and hooking up with them, I think that matters the most, just because you kind of need to figure out what you like about them and what you don't like about them. Because at the end of the day, men, what do we want from women? At the end of the day, most men, I can't talk for everybody, but most men, we just want a nice job with a woman that we can come home to, that we love, and that we can have a family with. We just want a girl that's easygoing, doesn't create drama. That's ultimately what we're looking for. So watch this video, because I'm going to tell you right now like what the biggest mistake is. I can give you some examples as to what I've done, and then maybe you can use this to reflect on some of your past relationships as well. So the number one thing that most men do, I think this is almost, I want to say like forced upon us, is like we rush into relationships faster than we need to be. So men fall in love much faster than women do. Women take much longer. Like a man can fall in love with a girl in like 3 days. It'll take a woman typically like 6 to 7 weeks on average. And that's if she's like a normal, healthy woman. There are some women that'll do it much, like if they're like very high on the anxiety as far as like attachment styles, they'll fall in love with you after like the first week. But that's just not normal and healthy for a woman to do. Women usually take their time because they need their emotions to get engaged before they just have to slowly attach to somebody. That's just natural women behavior. Whereas men, we're like dogs. We latch on. Also, I think another thing too, since women are the selectors in relationships, men, we don't have as much available options instantly as women do. So we're at a disadvantage when it comes to getting into a relationship in the first place. We're playing the numbers game, whereas, men and women are. Women just have more, like the numbers to getting into a relationship is significantly lower than what it is for a man. Like a woman can just look outside, and I'm sure if she's hot, there's like fucking 900 guys right there that would want to date her. But for a man, we might have to approach and ask out 100 different girls before we even get maybe 5 or 10 to even go on a date with you. That's just a date, not saying into a relationship. I can look back at, I'll be honest with you, if anything, all of my relationships now, and I can look back at every single one of these relationships and be like, yeah, well, that relationship didn't work out because of this reason. I didn't like this about her. I didn't like this about her. I behaved this way, and that got me broken up with. I behaved this way. She behaved that way. And I was that guy where it's like, okay, well, I found a girl that, and I never really believed in like dating multiple women at one time up until now, 29, when I started more maturing. So when I started dating multiple different women, now I'm at the point where like I don't have that scarcity mindset anymore. I know I meet one girl and I start going on a date with her, I don't want to rush into that relationship because I'm not going to start seeing the red flags till maybe a couple weeks in, because everybody can hide. Everyone wants to be on their best behavior. So we're going to hide who we really are up until about, I would say like 3 or 4 months. Once we get comfortable enough with somebody, that's when we're really going to start like behaving how we are. Once that emotional bond gets formed. So that could be anywhere from like 3 months to 6 months. I typically say 6, but it could be sooner, it could be longer. And this is why I say if you're younger, you want to get the experience in it. And you want to keep track of like, okay, well, my ex-girlfriend, she used to do this stuff and I fucking hated it. But this girl that I'm seeing now, well, she's doing this stuff and I really like it, but she might have some other things that you might not like. So it's like we kind of need to, like, you're going to take notes for every girl that you start talking to on what you like and don't like. Even myself, I can look back and say like, yeah, man, I was talking to a girl and I found a girl that would go on dates with me and we started talking and we started hooking up. And because we were having sex, I was like, okay, wow, I really like this girl. I think it's going to go somewhere. But that was the first girl that gave me attention that would hook up with me. I was like, great. I got a girl that I think I could be into a relationship with. This is going to be awesome. And I never sat down and thought about the consequences of my actions of getting into a relationship with the first girl that I could get into a relationship with, if that makes sense. At that time, I was in a scarcity mindset. Okay, I found a girl. I think it's going to go somewhere. Great. This is going to be amazing. But I never sat down and thought about what is going to happen if I don't vet this girl. Yeah, she's really hot. She's already displaying some red flags, but I think the longer I date her, I'm either going to be okay with that, or maybe we'll be able to like talk about it and work it out down the road, and those red flags will turn into green flags. And it doesn't work like that, guys. This is why I'm trying to tell you in this video, do not get hung up on the first girl that you think you can get into a relationship with. The idea of this video is to try and date multiple women if you possibly can. Because if you're dating, let's say 3 different girls and one of them just disappears on you out of nowhere, well, now you've got 2 other girls that you can still talk to. And if you find another girl, now you can bring that third one back. But maybe you're talking to 3 girls right now and you're having sex with all 3 of them, which is awesome, which means that you can likely get into a relationship with all 3 of them. But 2 of these girls are displaying a bunch of red flags that you're not fucking cool with, but this third girl, she seems pretty cool. She's easygoing, fun to be around, and fun to get along with. You've got options here, and because 2 of these girls are already showing red flags, but the third one's not, you would want to be in a relationship with the third one, the girl that's going to make things so easy for you down the road. This is what I'm trying to say. And it's not until you have enough experience with women and you become a little more mature that you're going to start doing this. Like I said, man, back before I really started coaching men and even looking at my own life, but because I told you I was that guy, was like, hell yeah, this girl, she's cool. We're getting along. I think I get into a relationship with her. Let's see where it goes. And I'm single right now, bro. It's just never worked out. I've had, over the past year, I've had the opportunity to get into a relationship with a couple different girls now. And I have decided no on every single one of them because I was able to see that if I got into a relationship with these girls, based on some of the things that they were saying or doing, I would be repeating my past of getting into a relationship with insecure women that would cause a lot of problems down the road. And that is why I'm still single. Like, I'm at the point now where I know what it is that I'm looking for, and I know what it is that I want in a woman because I've spent the time to think about that. Like, I'm someone that's really good at communication. My last girlfriend was not good at communication. So you would think that because I'm good at communication, I would want to be with a girl that's good at communication. Because a normal woman in general is they talk a lot. So women are good at communication normally, but this girl wasn't. And yet I was in a relationship with her knowing that that was bothering me. Do you see what I mean? Like, when I just rushed into this relationship with this girl, I thought I could put up with it for some time, and at the end of the day it didn't work out. I know, looking back now, that I would never have been happy long term in a relationship with this girl because of how many different problems there were that just was not getting solved. And unfortunately, this was a girl that, our relationship, we rushed into that real fucking fast, dude. And she's a phenomenal woman-wise, but as far as partner-wise goes, for me, it would have never worked out. This is why I'm telling you guys in this video, man, the biggest mistake you're ever going to make is latching on to the first girl that's going to give you attention and being in a relationship with her if you're not properly vetting her. It is better to walk away from a girl that's displaying red flags early than getting involved and getting your emotions involved, because then that's where heartbreak really happens. And if you get involved with the girl that after watching a video like this, if you continue to get involved with a girl that you did not vet properly, you're going to get bit in the ass, and then you deserve that pain. So if you guys have anything you want to add to this, leave them in the comment section down below so I can read it and so others can as well. Hey guys, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, if you're a guy right now that wants help when it comes to dating, pickup, or relationships, or anything else you got going on in life, bro, book a 1-hour coaching call with me down below. Talk to me, let me help you. This is what I do, so I coach men for you. If you like this video, guys, hey, check out this one right here. You're gonna like that one as well, guys. I'll see you in the next one.